Somos Morna International College, la Escuela Internacional de Ibiza. Hoy queremos introducir nuestro proyecto Posidonia.
Welcome to Morna International College. My name is Owen, and our school has participated in many environmental projects. I'll tell you about a few of these before we introduce our new Posidonia project. If you'd like to follow me, I'll show you a few of them. Our first major project was called Plastic is Not Fantastic. And what we did was we collected used plastic and used it as artwork, such as these hanging gardens. We also created a large sculpture in the form of a huge wave. Ever since this project, we have taken steps to remove all disposable plastic from the school. We recycle all of our waste and we use alternatives to plastic wherever possible. We also participated in the Protect the Seas art show. We cleaned all of the plastic off Slima's beach, and now we're going to tell you about our new project to help protect the Posidonia.
Posidonia is found near the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, forming underwater meadows. Thousands of ribbons make up the plant. They are the leaves. Although also composed by stems, roots, and sometimes decorated by flowers. It's most commonly confused with algae, when in fact it's an underwater plant, which shares many characteristics with terrestrial plants. Across the year, especially after storms, its leaves can be found lying on the beach, softening the impacts of waves, thus avoiding the recession of beaches. From the surface, dark spots can be appreciated. Those are enormous submerged gardens. Its looks aren't the most important thing. However, the role it plays in balancing life underwater is. It gives off oxygen, a most vital gas for living organisms like us, humans, and it absorbs carbon dioxide, helping slow down global warming. But most importantly, it gives shelter to thousands of species. Despite being one of the greatest sources of life in the Mediterranean, its future isn't very clear. Over 50% of its meadows have disappeared in the last 30 years. Its reasons are many, and its enemies, too. Many actions destroy it, such as the spilling of waste and bottom trawling, which destroys anything that crosses its way. As a threat, there is also the fact that there are invasive algae invading the Posidonia and growing rapidly. The problem is that what is taken away by its enemies in seconds can take up to years to recover. Although, there is a way to save it.
What is Posidonia?
It's a type of seagrass that grows around Ibiza.
Do you know what is happening to Posidonia at the moment?
Due to global warming and harmful human activities, Posidonia is endangered.
What are the roles of Posidonia?
It cleans and purifies water as well as prevents coastal erosion.
Why is Posidonia important?
It filters the seawater, keeping it clean and clear.
Why is Posidonia in danger?
Posidonia is in danger because of fishing activity and boats as anchors and chains destroying the seabed of the Posidonia fields.
What will happen when Posidonia dies?
The water will lose its turquoise colour and the beaches will soon disappear.
We have already introduced this theme into many of our curricular activities. In science laboratories, students are learning all about Posidonia and carrying out research about the ideal conditions in which it grows. Meanwhile, in economics, students are learning all different ways to raise money to support their project economically, such as crowdfunding. Some of our creative students have also taken initiative to support our project. We have even written our own song.
You destroy each part of me, just killing me so silently. I pray you'll see the color that I lose, but you feel that you can't complain. Can't you see I'm getting weak?
Even by representing the Posidonia in an artistic way.
Unaware that somehow I'm the one you need.
In order to protect the environment, we want to enrich the amount of Posidonia around us. This will be done by students who dive to the ground of the sea and plant Posidonia seeds. Before this happens, the seeds will germinate in glass tanks in school, so students can observe how the Posidonia grows and have close insights into the work of the marine biologists on our environment, and can't stress the importance of protecting it enough. As this process is very capital intensive, one of our aims is to get sponsors involved, which will help us to bring this project to life, especially because Posidonia is responsible for the clean and breathtaking nature around Ibiza. Through this funding, we would be able to buy all the equipment needed to make our project become reality and save a part of our nature. After this initial process, we want to conduct the earlier mentioned planting events as frequently as possible.
I don't understand how these people